reaction.
We were like, hey guys, welcome to Power Rangers Playback. So today we are switching it up a little bit, aren't we?
We are. We have a different format today. So every month we go, or every other month, I should say, we do a Zoom chat with our upper level members, our platinum and gold members. And so we thought it would be really fun to do something live with them. So our friend Alex, this is Alex.
One of our producers for our Super Chat podcast.
Yes, he's wonderful. He actually had the suggestion and we thought it was wonderful. So this is how it's going to work today. We are going to bring in a member one at a time and they get to ask one question to us, a burning question they just couldn't wait to ask. They just waited their whole life to ask us.
And we also wanted you guys to see some of our members. We wanted them to get some of the highlights because this channel actually would not be where it is without our team members. Our team members have been so inspirational, and they've given us so many great suggestions for our channel. And a lot of the things that you see have come from the suggestions of our channel members. So we wanted to give, some of them some accolades. These are our gold and platinum members. They're the ones that get these perk benefits. And if you are interested in joining our team, go to patreon.com/Power Rangers Playback. And we have tiers from $3 all the way up to $50. But no matter what you choose, you always have an all-member chat with us. And we have a Discord for our members only, and they just chatted it up 24 hours a day.
They sure do. There's always someone on that channel.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
without further ado, should we bring in our first member, Alex?
Yeah, I'm down with it. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So the first person I'm going to be bringing on here, guys, remember you get a question to ask to Nakia or Catherine or maybe both. And we kind of want to make sure that we bring everyone along. So, you get your one question, we'll answer, we'll have some fun laughs, and we'll go from there. The first person I'm going to be bringing in here, and I hope I don't massacre your name, is Kenny Shibata. So let's admit Kenny here.
Kenny.
So we get waiting for Kenny to join. Oh, is that Kenny?
Yes.
Look what he's in the command.
Oh.
How are you, Kenny?
About the same.
What happened?
Gosh. I saw that in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a power blaster that hit me.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I hope you're not in pain.
Oh, no. No, the pain, it comes and goes, but, it is what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How long do you have to have the cast on?
Until the 2nd.
Okay.
So we'll know more on the 2nd if I have to have another cast on, or hopefully just the brace. But
well, we also want to thank you, Kenny, for joining us on Facebook Live on Sunday.
Yeah.
For the Rangers at Facebook Live.
We were having a little bit much fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I promised to, I sent you an email saying that I'm sorry I can't send it to you because the files are too big and won't let me compress it or do it. So like I sent you an email saying that I'm going to buy a 10-minute chat later on, and then through that 10-minute chat, I will send you the thing.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
You, Kenny.
So what is your question for us, Mr. Kenny?
Well, okay, this is a great one. How, why, and or what caused you to create Power Rangers Playback? Because of COVID or something else?
Oh, Kenny.
Good question.
Well, Kenny.
Yes.
We actually came up with the idea before COVID. So we were at a convention in Scotland, and we were with Troy Baker and Nolan North, who are two very popular voiceover actors, and they happened to have a YouTube channel together, and they were best friends. And so we were watching and seeing all these people line up for them, and a lot of people wearing the name of their YouTube channel on their shirt.
Retro Replay.
And we thought, we're friends.
Yeah, we like each other.
Like each other. We like to talk.
We do.
We like people.
We do.
We love
we
our
like
fans.
Power Rangers.
We like Power Rangers.
We talk a lot about Power Rangers at conventions.
Why not
do it on the show?
Yes. And that's how it came. And then we were throwing around ideas, and then we realized most of the time at conventions, our fans want to know what it felt like to be on the show, what it was like filming a certain scene or whatever. And so that's how it kind of evolved into it being us watching our episodes and talking about our time on the show. And then copyright claims happened.
And because of the copyright claims, actually, the very first episode shrunk from 20 minutes down to 5 minutes because of the copyright claims. And I was petrified because, you know, I was over the videos and cutting them and all of that stuff. And my son was helping me. And I'm like, that's what our whole channel was about, was this. And so I'm a night owl and my brain starts to go at night. And so that's when I came up with all of this, just, I don't know, it was nothing but God. I came up with a whole lot of ideas. And I was like, Kat, why don't we do this? And I came up with Who Knows It Best, and then the Power Cook-Off, and then all of the elements that you see on the show right now, because that's original content. They can't copyright claim us on those. So that's where all of that came. But you know what, I have to say, because of COVID, we were able to work on it, because otherwise we would have been traveling. We wouldn't have had the time. So COVID allowed us to actually sit back and come up with the idea. My husband built the set for Who Knows It Best. We're over there painting it, and just, we wanted it to be something great. And so now you have power.
Now you have this, and you deal with us all the time, Kenny.
Well,
face all the time.
Yep. The reason why is because I live in Iowa. The reason why I'm jumped on this, because I live in Iowa. There was only one time a ranger actually came to Iowa, and because of my sister's wedding, I had to miss it. So it was like, so this is the only opportunity I get a chance to do any of this stuff. So that's the reason why I was just curious.
Well, we love having you as a member, and you're so active and so wonderful and supportive, and we really, really appreciate you.
Yes, Jenny, we do.
Yep.
Thank you.
Try $100 tier. That would be great.
Oh gosh, I know. What would we have to do for $100? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Give her a left arm.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Kenny, so much. We appreciate you. So yeah, you could log off, or should I say, yeah. I don't even have the power to kick him out. Oh wait, yes I do. Never mind. I'm a rookie at this, guys. I'm a rookie. This is the first time I'm doing this. All right, so the next person that we're gonna be, actually, yeah, Kenny, you have to back out, Kenny. There you go, and there you go. Cool. I couldn't remove him for some reason.
You can also, you can close the video, just in case our members don't know how to do it, because they don't normally have to open and close the video.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Next person up, by the way, good story, because I had no idea how you came up with the whole show. So I'm a fan. I'm sitting here with you guys as they're talking about this stuff, like giddy. Star Raven, I'm gonna bring you in right now. Star Raven, here you go. Admit, and it says Star Raven's joining.
Those that are watching, if you have a super chat, we'll be answering those as well. We did have some super chats come through, so
yes.
We'll the baby.
Oh, look at, oh my goodness.
I wanted to make sure you girls get to see her today.
Oh,
She's
my
so
gosh. Beautiful.
Look at that face. See, this is one of the joys that we get with our members. Like, we get to be involved in their lives. Like, Star was he messaged us when he said, hi, nice to meet you.
So nice to finally meet you.
You as well. You as well. I was asking Star, making sure you were okay when you were in labor. I was like pushing that baby out. Woo!
No, alive. I'm good.
It's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
Are you guys getting sleep?
For the most part.
Kinda.
Okay.
Those first few months
were really hard. Yeah, we're really hard for us. I'm glad you guys are getting rest. That's important.
Yeah, I mean, we get a couple of hours here and there, so it's working out. So it's good.
Tag teaming. Okay,
Yeah,
what is your question, Star?
The only question I could come up with is, how did it work with the Megazords? Like, when it came to doing the Zords and everything?
The Megazord was actually it's miniatures. So they had a set built for when we were inside the Megazord. And then all of the stuff where you see the Megazord fighting is all done with miniatures. Like, well, not really miniatures. They had a man in a suit and then all the little trees and everything around. So that was actually Sentai footage. As you notice,
Okay.
Angel Grove always looks the same, like Tokyo.
When we did the movie though, we were inside of a little box. They had created a set where we were inside of our own little box where I say, "Dim stars gonna shine."
Yeah.
With that expression. Anyway, we were actually, that part we did cut. So we were in little tiny set pieces. And then they put us all together and made it seem like we were inside of a Megazord. All the camera tricks, you know.
Okay. I always wondered, so I figured that would be a good question for you.
Yeah, she's waking up.
Oh, good morning, little Angel.
You got two moms here, and whenever someone brings a baby to our table, it's just a wrap. Oh my gosh.
We get competitive. Like if the baby cries when one of us is holding it, they're like, "Let me take it," and then the baby's all peaceful, and then we're like.
Well, you will definitely get a chance to hold her when you come visit in Arizona. I promise you that.
Aww.
Yes. Well, we look forward to that. And meeting your wife as well. This is the first time we've got to see her beautiful face. So
yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Welcome. I was glad I got to meet you, see you guys. I'm going to be going back to work here soon, so I'll be missing out on some stuff again. So glad I got to.
Yes. Too.
Give the little one a kiss from us.
Yes.
Always.
Thank you so much for being part of the show today. I appreciate it, and God bless. Sending love to the baby.
Before we bring the next person on, we're going to read a super chat from Tai Su. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. He says, "Hi." I can't see the picture very well. Okay. She or he. If I could see the picture, I could. Right. Yes. So Tai. Hi, Nakia and Kat. What's it like to be a Power Ranger? Also, your favorite episode on Turbo. Nakia, would you like to start?
What's it like to be a Power Ranger? I didn't really take that on until I started doing conventions. Like, it didn't really hit me, the gravity of how popular Power Rangers is, how great it is to be a superhero, how fans actually really loved the show. So for me, it's fantastic. Sometimes I sit here and I'm like, wow, wait a minute, I am a superhero. Wow. And when I go to not according to my son. Yeah. When he was little, he was like, "You're not a superhero, Mom." No. So we had an argument. He was like 6. I was like, "Yes, I am." Because he was into Marvel and Spider-Man and everything. And he was like, "No, Power Rangers are not," because he wasn't into Power Rangers, but I won. I remember I was actually at my first European con and I told the crowd what he said and they were like, "What?" So I made a video and I was like, "What did you guys just say?" And I showed it to him and it was so funny. But yeah, so that was the first part. And also your favorite episode on Turbo, Shadow Rangers. Loved Shadow Rangers. I loved that I got a chance to fight myself because that was so fun for me.
Yes. For me, being a Power Ranger, it's now I'm older. During the show, I didn't think about it that much, but now I'm older and wiser, hopefully. I feel like it's really cool to be part of a franchise that's been on for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
And to be a superhero and be a role model to so many little girls and showing little girls that you can be feminine and strong at the same time and you don't need boys.
Yeah.
You can fight yourself.
Actually, there's been a lot of boys as well that consider us role models.
Yeah. Yes, true. And so it's a very cool thing to be a part of. And I didn't think about the impact that we're having at the time when we're on the show. And my favorite episode of Turbo was Wait and See, which was the episode where Kat was struggling with her self-esteem and she's Numbor cast a spell on her and I was floating around all over the place and it was really fun. I liked the message of that episode.
Yeah. Thank you for your question. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Ty. All right, on to our next member.
Yes. First of all, ladies, I just want to say that is the biggest lie that you have said here on the show about aging and getting older. Lies, lies, lies. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for a lot of the members out here when I say you have not aged a single day since the last time you were on screen. And so next coming up, we have Beakley Studios. I guess they're using...
Scott,
yes. Okay. So we're just waiting for Scott, you said?
Yes.
Okay, we're just waiting for Scott. It says joining. So once Scott joins us, there it is.
All right.
Hey, Scott.
Hi.
Scott.
Representing there.
Yes.
That's our t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. Bought that especially for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Scott's in the UK, so he is always tuning in very late over there.
Never miss it.
Oh, thank you, Scotty. How's the family?
Yeah, they're okay. So it'll be half term after the weekend.
Half term?
Half term, yeah, they get a week off school. They call it half term.
Yeah, because they have a different school year to here. They start January through December.
Oh.
Like Australia, same thing.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know that. Very cool. I'm learning something new. What question do you have for us, Sweetie Pie?
Well, it's a bit difficult, but I thought so hard for a question, but I do have one. We know your favorite. We know what your favorite episodes are, but do you have a favorite battle between Zeo and Turbo? Any of your favorite Ranger battles, like fighting the bad guys?
I would say Shadow Rangers, but it was a battle that no one got a chance to see, and it was the fighting that we had in the Turbo movie, because that, and I've spoken about it so many times, Kat and I. Everybody knows that it was cut, like the original fight, the camp scene. A lot of footage was cut after David Winning was fired. We had such an amazing fights, Scott, that, he had us doing some things that made us look magical. So I loved it so much. And I wish that I could I wish I could see the lost tapes, but
yeah, we never got to see it.
Yeah. We never got to. But we worked really, really hard on those fights. And when we had to do the fights again, and it was a different choreography, it just didn't capture it. No, it didn't. It just didn't. So I would say the lost fights from the Turbo movie. Yeah, those were the greatest battles. I would have to agree with that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a good question, though.
Yeah.
I liked the confusing one with the Blue Centurion, the Millennium Message. I like the battle between him and Tommy, but then he realized that he was battling the wrong forces. When Divatox planted a detonator, and that's one of my favorite Turbo battles.
So that was obviously in Turbo, because you said Divatox. Was that what our seat? I don't remember.
You were on there. Yes, you were there. The Millennium Message.
Okay. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah. See, you're so good. He knows all the names and everything, and I'm just like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, me and Kirsty and the kids, before we go, we're going to see Steve in September. He's coming to our local Comic Con, Norcon.
Oh, good.
But I suggested it to the person who runs it because I'm friends with him. I said, invite Steve. And he said, he's not. He said, we're not sure because we can't afford it. I said, he lives in London. He lives in the UK. And he said, okay, I'll look it up like that.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Good job, Scott.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm actually going to cosplay as the Red Ranger to represent him.
Awesome. That's so sweet. Well, give a kiss to Kirsty and the kids for us, okay?
Yes.
I will. I'll make sure they'll see this first thing. Not first thing, but probably after school tomorrow.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Alex. Good to meet you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Same here. Take care.
You bet. Bye, Kat. Bye, Nakia.
Bye-bye, Sweetie Pie.
Bye.
We got a super chat, so let's take care of that. Let's see here. Just loading. Hold on one moment. This is from Brandon Lister. Hi, Brandon.
We didn't do super chat dance.
What?
Super chat, raise them up high. We have to do one for Ty Sue too. Super chat, raise them up high. See?
Alex,
completely forgot.
You didn't join in.
How I'm such a loser right now. Seriously.
Do super chat, raise them up high.
There you
Yes.
I'm in, ladies.
Hi, ladies. What is one thing from your personal lives that you wish they would have added to your character, like some backstory, hobby, etc.? That's a very good question. Do not believe her. I say that all the time. I'll be like, somebody will ask me a random question, and
What do you
just
do
ask me a
now?
question. What are you doing now? And I said, I'm a go dancer, and I do it with a straight face,
And
so they think I'm serious. I did that this weekend, and everybody started rolling. So, but I've never. I mean, kudos to those that do, because that is a talent.
It is.
It is.
It's hard work.
You're working your butt off.
Yes.
What is
Literally.
that you wish they would have added to your character? You know, my character, they had added a lot of my own life into it. That the baseball episode was based off of me playing baseball. The singing episodes was based off of me singing. They heard me singing in the dressing room. I actually did get a recording deal. When Tanya got a recording deal, it actually came after that episode, but I did have a recording deal. I don't know if there's anything else. I'd have to think on that one. That's a really good question. Because my main hobbies were there. I was also a tomboy, and I felt like Tanya was really tough. She really took after who I am as a person. What about you, Kat?
Well, yeah, I feel like I got to have animals in the show, and I'm a huge animal lover. So the dogs and the monkeys and all of that was really fun. I'm a dancer and a singer. They probably could have put piano. That would have been kind of fun for me to play piano on camera. But I really wished that this is not from my real life, but I wish that they had me be evil again, like that I'd had a lapse, like the spell came back or something. I feel like that would have been a fun thing to add in, but they never did. Once you go Power Ranger, you never go back.
Yeah, and Brandon is one of our channel members.
Yes.
So thank you, Brandon, for your question. I really want to think on that, because I feel like there is something that I would have loved to have added to my character. I will say this: I would have loved to have. I did feel like Zio had more storylines for my character, but they started to fade. Like when I first came on, Tanya had more storylines, and then it just kind of faded. So I wish that my character would have had more storylines that focused on her, because I feel like when I was first introduced, people got a chance to know who Tanya was, and it was like, okay, you know her, moving on, Yeah. So that would have been great to have more storylines.
Yeah.
And to travel. That's another thing. Okay, so when we did the Turbo movie, my character was the only person that did not travel out of the state of California. Johnny went to Hawaii. Kat and JDF went to Tennessee. Although Blake, I don't know if Blake. Well, Blake doesn't count because he was a kid.
No.
He was little, so it don't matter. All the adults got to travel except me. What's that? What's that about?
You smell? I don't know.
I smell good.
Well, I do got to say this, and if your idea of wanting to be a heel, a bad guy again, Kat, we can make that happen. I'm pretty sure there's already people here who could talk production together, and we can make an evil Kat version if need be.
Yes. Oh, we could do a skit with Evil Kat.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. So
imagine if Kat and Nancy met each other, and then Doris comes in and they're trying to fight her,
and then Tori comes
and then
popping
Tori's
around.
like, yeah, that could be different.
And then Liz is just excited.
She's just like,
oh my God, this is an evil cat! This is a real cat! This is just a cat!
I'm down for this. Right, next up we have Justin Outland. Let's bring him into here. Justin.
Justin's in the house. Justin's in the house.
Says it's joining. We all know it's Zoom likes to be a little slow. Oh, there he is.
I see his face. There's
Hi,
Justin.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Look at that smile, Justin. How was your weekend?
Good. Enjoying this gorgeous weather.
It's good. You're up north, aren't you? Because you're near where I am from. Stop. You're in Fresno?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You were my people.
One of
My people
your
from the
Northern
north side.
California
My
people.
Northern Cali folks. Yes. It gets real hot, like desert.
Yes,
Desert weather.
it sure does.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is your question, my love bug?
What is something on your bucket list that you still plan on doing?
We were just talking.
Questions.
Great questions. We were just talking about this weekend about bucket list items. Yeah.
Well, for me, and I just actually was just talking about this. I want my production company to be a full-on production company. I want to provide jobs to actors, to crew, to makeup, hair. I want a Tyler Perry. I don't need like a whole studio, like a huge Hollywood studio like that, but I want a production company. I want to employ people. I want to produce movies, family-friendly television shows, movies, and films. That's really what I want to do. That is my ultimate goal.
Mm-hmm. It'll happen. She's a very motivated person.
Hire me.
Yes, hired.
I actually, I have a few. One of them is that I want to finish my book in the next century because I'm such a procrastinator and I think it's really good, but I just have to knuckle down and finish that. So I really want that to be produced and possibly turned into a film that Nakia will produce when it's finished.
I just have to push her on. I'm going to take over on this real quick because this book is absolutely amazing. No, and I say it because I see it already as a feature film, and it's based loosely off of her life and her family's life. And she started writing when her parents had gotten sick, and eventually both passed away. And when she was in Australia, she would write us, I felt like they were love letters to her parents, and they were kind of telling us what was going on. But the way that it was written, it was almost like you were reading a novel. And I'm not saying that because you're my friend. I'm saying it because it's the truth. So she has this beautiful writing ability that she just procrastinates on. And if she could just finish it, it's going to be an extraordinary movie. Aww. Extraordinary. You're welcome. She paid me to say that.
I do love writing, and I've written a couple of children's books as well that I would love to also get illustrated. It's just my funds. I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna make that happen. And then I love traveling, so I have many places in the world that I want to visit, and I have a dream of doing a hot air balloon over Tuscany. That's one of my bucket list items. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yes. I will video from the ground while you're up there.
Swagging.
Thank you for that question,
Thank you, Justin.
I have a question for you real quick. What is on your bucket list? One thing. One of your greatest.
I've done that.
Wow.
You have to do it once in your life. It's awesome. It was really exhilarating, but just so you know, there's a thing, this happened to me, so this is why I'm sharing it. You get a psychosis because when you're falling, it is so like invigorating. You're just like completely caught in the moment. And when the guy who was on my back says, pull the ripcord, I ignored him 3 times. And then on the 4th time, he pulled the cord. And he said that happens a lot to people because you're on such a high when you're falling. So don't do it like I did. Pull the ripcord.
Pull it. Yeah. Or you might not have legs afterwards, so pull it.
Yes, it is something I'm glad I did. Now I'm a mother, I wouldn't do it, but you should do it once in your life, I think.
I plan on it.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you so much, Justin. Appreciate you, man.
Smile.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
The chat came in from Kenny. Kenny, hi Kenny again.
Super chat, raise them up high.
He says, Kat and Nakia, great big thank you for what you said about me on Facebook Live. It made me smile. Nakia, I need you to use my Zeonizer like Kat did.
Okay, well, it's already sent, so I can't use it. But I did the moves, but I didn't have it on.
Yeah.
I see.
We can work that out next time. You could pull out one of your Xenizers.
Yeah, but it won't be his. He said use his.
Oh, he wants his.
That's why I was like, I'm sorry, Kenny.
Sorry, Kenny.
Well, you're just going to have to make it to one of the conventions at some point so that you can hand me your Xenizer. And then I'll do the Zeo Ranger 2 yellow. I'll do it just like that. I'll say Zeo Ranger 2 yellow.
Yellow.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
You do have a second one there too, right?
Yeah, we have another super chat from Jor L. He's one of our members.
Super chat, raise them up high. Yeah.
I can't do the voice, sorry.
Hi from Tacoma, Washington. You ladies do a lot of charity work and you're so dedicated to your fans. You ladies will always be real life superheroes to me. Sending both of you virtual hugs. Thank you, Jarrell. Thank you so much. Yes, we were telling our members because we wanted them to know that their membership feeds back into our channel. Not only does it feed back into our channel, it also feeds into charities because every month we give a couple of $100s to various charities. We choose different ones that we are a part of. And then sometimes we'll go outside of that, but there's several charities that we sponsor and are ambassadors of that we faithfully give to every single month. So whoever joins our channel from $3 up to $50, part of that money goes into a charity because we believe that in order to be a blessing, you've got to get a blessing through you to get a blessing to you.
Beautiful. I mean,
thank you, Jarrell.
Thank you, Jarrell.
Very well.
So we are at the halfway mark, guys. So we're gonna try to get through everyone that's left. There's 8 people in the waiting room, so we're hoping that we get to all 8 of you guys. Next coming up, we got Christian Hagel. Christian, I know that much.
Yes.
Did I say that right, Christian? Christian Hagel. Oh no, you gotta mute us.
Hello.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. So good to see you guys. How's it going?
How do you guys like this format so far? I forgot to ask some of our other members. So this is a little bit different. Normally you're all in a box and you don't get the one-on-one time necessarily. So you're live. Like people are gonna look at your face. There's gonna be thousands of people that are gonna
I prepared. I prepared.
Yes, he is a real actor. He's like, what is my angle?
Yeah.
Exactly. I've been adjusting the angle of the camera for like the past 5 minutes, just in case I get called next. I'm like, okay, only good angles on this live.
Yes, I love it. What is your question, my love?
Yes. Okay. So my question for you guys is, so with Hasbro announcing new Power Rangers content in the works, as well as the primary show, there's never been a better time to get involved with the franchise. So as a professional actor myself, my question to you guys is, what advice would you have for me or anyone else who would love to audition for a role in the Power Rangers universe specifically?
Wow. We have some good news for you.
Iris Hampton, who is the casting director, is actually going to be on our show, Super Chat.
Ooh, okay.
So our members will have first priority in asking questions. So she won't be live. We're gonna have pull in the questions from you guys first, and then we'll probably spread it out to other people. But our members will have the first choice of asking those kind of questions to the person that actually does the casting.
Yes.
For Power Rangers.
So she can tell you how she finds the next superhero, what she's looking for. And she's such a beautiful person. Like she's got such a lovely heart and she loves the show so much, but she's amazing. People have messaged her, even, people that are not in the industry, just to ask her questions. And she just always takes the time. She's so sweet. So you can ask for yourself from the whole.
That is awesome.
Yes. I will say that one of the things that always stands out, just like Abraham had mentioned, and I tend to say this as well, is that whenever you go into an audition, you have to bring yourself into it. Because if you try to become someone else, the longevity is not going to last. But that's where they find you, is that's how they distinguish a role from someone else, is you're bringing yourself to that. And Abraham spoke a lot about that. Abraham Rodriguez, when we had him on live, he said he really felt like his kindness and the way that he brought himself to the character, that it just really stood out over some of the other ones. Right. So I think in any role, it's great. Even if you're playing a character, you have to bring some aspect of yourself within that character. There's only you. Yes.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much, ladies. So good to see your faces.
You too. You too.
Well, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you.
And it was a great angle, Christian.
Yes,
great angle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully
Oh.
Sorry.
What did I do?
What are you doing?
I swear to God, that was the first time something worked. I didn't even touch anything. Oh my God, Chris, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Great, Chris.
That was not my fault. I was like, oh yeah, let's see. I always wait, and this time I decided to scroll my finger over. I love you anyway. I apologize. But next we have someone who is also a part of the show that I'm on Tuesdays and Fridays. Chris Kolka. I hope I say Kolka. Kolka. I hope I said his last name right.
You did. Chris normally sneaks in during work time, so I wanted.
There he is.
Chris.
There you are.
Chris, come in, Chris.
We can't see you. There you are.
Yep.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you? No work today.
Into the morphin grid.
Yep.
That's cool.
He's repping my Friday show on your show. Sorry for the cheap plug.
Oh, that's awesome. We're collabing here.
No, that's,
He's like, yeah, okay.
it was clean, so I put it on.
So what is your question, Chris?
Okay. Do you guys see yourself as famous?
Very good question.
I don't,
Yeah.
but I still get surprised when people respond to us. Like, I think I do feel famous when we're at a convention or in a situation like that, because people are coming to meet you and you realize, oh, I'm a celebrity and people are interested in meeting me. But in my life, in when I step out of that life, I don't feel that at all.
That is such a great question. No, but so sometimes when I'm out and I see people staring at me, and I'm like, what are they looking at? And then I realize that they recognize me on something that I've done. And sometimes they'll come up and they'll say, oh my gosh, I saw you on Atypical. Oh my gosh, I saw you on this, or I saw you on that. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm like, it reminds me that my face is on television, but I don't walk around going, oh, I'm famous.
I am so amazing.
I'm just great.
I am amazing.
I'm fabulous. So no, I don't see myself as famous. I think it's such an honor that those that do, see me that way, or those that get nervous. Like we were at downtown Disney.
Oh, yeah.
And we were walking, we were trying to get to our reservation because we had to go from one place, it was Disney Springs
Springs, yes.
from one place all the way like a mile away to the restaurant. And this guy recognized us in the crowd, and he was like, oh my gosh, it's the Pink and Yellow Ranger. And we're like, oh, hi. And we just kept, but it doesn't, we don't walk around. Yeah, we don't walk around saying, oh, we've been on television and people are going to recognize us.
My son yesterday, I don't know why this just really touched me, but one of his best friends watches Power Rangers playback. Aww. And I said, he does, and he's 13, he's cool. He's a cool kid. And he's like, oh, he loves your show, Mom. And I went, oh my gosh, it was like so touching. I'm like, oh, I feel kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Sweet. Yes, Andrew, little Aww. Andrew. If you're watching, hi, Andrew.
Oh, hi, Andrew. That was a great question, Chris.
Yes,
thanks, Chris.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
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 Now I didn't press anything because I didn't want to remove people.
Format.
I do too. I think it's really great.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, so That was a good question. By the way, I always think about that because you guys are so well known. Obviously, the history of Power Rangers will be here for 2, 3, 400 years, right? Because it is what it is. You know, we remember history and great actors and actresses. You guys are part of that, so you guys are famous. Even though you don't walk around with a shirt that says, "Hey, I've been on TV on this program. Check out this episode. This is on me." I've never seen you in that shirt, by the way. All right. Coming up next is Chris Holmes. Chris, let's get you in here.
Chris. Again, for those of you that are just joining us.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
The Green Ranger.
Tommy, is that you?
I love it. For those of you that are just joining us, these are our channel members. These are, look at you, Chris. I love it. Are you hot?
He's like, I can't breathe.
I've got to say, I've got so much admiration.
I can't breathe.
Oh, Chris, you got to mute your. You got to mute your. Yeah, you got to mute the live stream on your end. It's kind of like radio. It's kind of like radio. You got to mute your. Yeah, you got to mute the live stream on your end.
Hang on.
Kind of like radio. Kind of like radio.
There we go.
There we go. Is that it? There we go. There we go. Are we in now? Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. I've got to say, I've got so much admiration for you guys wearing these helmets. I don't know how you manage it. I mean, I only had this on for a couple of minutes. I'm like sweating like anything.
Those were our stunt guys. The stunt guys are the ones that wore it.
We didn't
wear them.
We literally just would be like taking them off.
Yeah.
So we didn't have them on for long periods of time.
And that's exactly why, because the sweat that you just had, they would have to redo our hair and makeup every time we put the helmets on.
So they would have them stand in and then have us just take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen it. There's a wonderful video on BuzzFeed where genuine fans of Power Rangers get to try on the replica suits, and the reactions when they see themselves in front of the mirror for the first time are absolutely adorable. But the reactions when they're in the helmets are like, I can't hear anything, can't breathe anything, but I don't care, I'm a Power Ranger.
It's so true. There's not a lot of ventilation at all. There's like
those little
a couple of holes underneath. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I've got about 7 holes just under the nose there, and that's about it. And
that's way more than we had.
No, it's the there's 4. And that one has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's made a little bit differently. So yeah, not a lot of ventilation.
What's your
I think the Zeo helmets looks as if they had hardly any ventilation in at all compared to the Morphin helmets.
No, they didn't.
They're all the same where those holes are. That's also where it is on the Zeo helmet as well. There's holes right underneath the visor part, I think it is. Yeah, right above the mouth.
And also depending upon which helmet you had, the how you could see out seemed to differ as well. Because I mean, Kat, you probably had a slightly easier, did you? Because you had that huge round circuit, whereas you had the two slits to look through.
Like right here.
Yeah.
The most awkward place to be able to see through.
So, Chris, do you have a question for the beautiful ladies here?
I do actually, yeah. I watch a lot of TV shows other than Power Rangers, action films, live action, and what have you. But I always seem to bring it back to Power Rangers, and I seem to find myself thinking, what if the Rangers could intervene in those scenarios, and where perhaps where people are sort of like need a lot of help, sort of thing, you know, sort of like the Superman movies or Final Destination ones I was thinking of. Can you imagine if you were to cross Power Rangers with Final Destination or something like that and say, you guys come in and save the day, so like nobody gets killed? That would be awesome. Yeah. So I was wondering, are there any TV shows that you've seen where you think like, actually, do you know what, we change the script slightly so we go in and sort of save the day?
That's a very good question.
What about Walking Dead and Power Rangers? Take out some zombies. I did have a bow.
Yeah.
Like Daryl. That'd be different.
I'm watching. I just started watching a show. It's no longer on, but it just came to Netflix. It's called Startup, and I was telling them about it. And it's about this girl that just has a brilliant mind that came up with an idea that's similar to Bitcoin, and her idea gets stolen. She signs a deal, and then they take her company from her. So what if the Power Rangers came in and gave it back to her? I would be so happy. Because right now I just want to jump in the screen and I want to beat up everybody because the way that they snatched it from her, she didn't read her contracts. And that's just in life. Read what you sign.
Oh, yeah.
And they were able to take it from her. And I feel like if the Power Rangers were to come in, they would come in during that meeting. They'd be like, okay, listen, Izzy.
Calm
Izzy,
down.
you've got to read your contract. Read the fine print before you sign that. And then they'd say,
it'd be a PSA.
Yes,
Izzy.
it would be a PSA. Hey, kids.
Always read your contract.
Yes.
Listen to the Power Rangers and don't punch your brother.
Yeah. That was a great question.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, that was really cool. Thank you again for coming on today and being part of today's show.
Thank you. My pleasure. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
We have another super chat from Brandon Lister.
Members again.
He says, super chat, raise them up high. After that, he says, hello again, ladies. Since you've both done numerous conventions and comic store signings, did you ever expect some of the feelings you've experienced?
No.
No.
And we step into each of them just hoping for the best and great. I mean, we've had some really, really great signings and really great turnouts and just really great stories. And we've actually cried at some. We've held babies. We've ran with babies. I'm kidding. Haven't run with babies yet.
We've watched people fall in love, and get married at conventions.
Proposals.
Yes, proposals.
Yeah.
All of that.
It's been, I can say that the traveling and the signings are, it's one of the best jobs you could have. It really is. Like we've talked about that. Like, how awesome is it that 26 years ago we were on a show, and 26 years ago we're able to still travel for that show, and people remember who we are, and we just get love all around the world, and we're able to give back the love around the world. Like that's an extraordinary feeling. So I would not have, I remember the first show I called Kat. I was like, Kat, oh my gosh, we have like a line and people know who we are and they're asking about you. And it was just like mind boggling. Yeah.
I remember being on the show. This is probably the first time like I felt what I get to feel all the time now. And it was, we had this girl called Carol came to the set, and she was very, very sick. She was from Make-A-Wish. And I was very new to the show. And hold on. I thought we were talking. It's on here. Oh my gosh. I had a total brain fart. It's like, where did he go? Oh wait, it was a super chat. That was funny. I was like, wait.
No, it's funny because just a second before you did that, I was saying the same thing. I was like, wait, there's only two of us. But I didn't say it
I'm
out
talking
loud.
to myself and Alex. So she came and had her final wish with us. And it was like this beautiful moment. I got to hug her and talk to her. And then she ended up passing a week later. And I just remember feeling like really sad, but also so grateful that I got to be a part of that. And I feel like with conventions and signings and our channel and everything, we get to experience that all the time now, and social media and everything. We just get to hear so many stories, and it really just, it doesn't ever get old. It's just such a gift to be able to make someone happy like that. Yeah. So I feel like that I wouldn't be able to get that from any other job. Like Power Rangers has brought that into my life in a way that I don't think any other job would. Yeah.
Aww.
You know? So yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
thank you guys.
now we'll bring on another person to
Let's
talk
go.
to.
We have Andrew Jones coming into whoa, you guys hear that? It is thundering outside. It sounds like a tornado is passing by.
Well, we have sunshine, like 90
Oh,
degrees.
thanks.
Beautiful.
I appreciate that,
Sorry.
Nakia. Thank you. All right, Andrew Jones.
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
All right.
Good. What's your question for us today?
Well,
time.
I did have to go. Just watching nothing. No. Let's put this on to. No, really. What's a good question?
Do you want to take a moment?
Well, I did meet a couple of Power Rangers in London once.
Okay.
Yeah?
Who did you meet?
Jason, David Frank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's
go on.
totally okay if you don't have a question. You can talk and let us know a cool story or whatever you have in mind. Yeah, for sure.
What do you have right there, Andrew? Is that
Well-
the cover of a? What do you have right there, babe?
Alien Rangers.
Alien Rangers.
Yeah,
Is
the
that when
one-
you first started watching Power Rangers with Alien Rangers?
Well, I watched all of it as a kid.
Do you have a favorite episode of Power Rangers?
Probably the first one with the White Ranger.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, when he came down from heaven like an angel. He came down and then he takes a.
Good weapon. I hit this thing. There's no off switch. This must have been off switch on this thing when I used it in the show. So,
That was the Green Rangers, wasn't
noise. Yeah, Dragon Dagger.
it? Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Noise.
Do you have a big Power Ranger collection, Andrew?
No, just
No?
this and the magazine from 2017. 20,
Oh,
I think
cool.
yeah, it is. Yeah, 2017. It was 29 when it came out.
So are you in the UK?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for being up so late.
Yes.
I know it's
Just
late for you.
to come back in Cardiff or something.
Say that
That's right.
again, honey.
I'm from Cardiff. Yeah, that's where I'm from actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's the first time we've seen you. You're one of our newer members, so we're so happy to
Yeah.
meet you.
Okay.
All right, sweetie
Yeah.
pie. We're gonna move on to the
Yeah.
next one, but so great to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Have a great one.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
He left. I didn't do that. Just yeah, he was like, okay, I'm done with you guys. No.
That's okay.
Next coming up, and thank you, Andrew, yeah, for sharing your story with us and letting us know your favorite episode. Is Thomas Powell? Let's bring in Thomas in here.
All right. Thomas in the house.
Thomas.
Hey, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How
we
are
can
you
hear you.
today?
I am so fine. And sorry if I'm looking at this direction because I've got a screen monitor for my laptop.
No worries.
You know, I really enjoy Power Rangers, and Time Force is my favorite season. And there's especially one episode with Jen's cookies. You know, I don't know what the episode is called, but it's really a good episode where like it's about working as a team.
Okay.
And my question to you two is, when you first joined,
That's interesting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
We see
We're
you.
seeing it live on my
We-
phone.
Yeah. We see Thomas. Thomas. What time is it there, Thomas?
it is 11:56.
Oh wow.
Wow. Well, now you can go and rest your little head on the pillow.
I'm going to a club. It's sale in the morning.
Ooh, okay.
It's like in America they call it like garage sales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love
Awesome.
that. Garage sale. I like how you said
Garage.
that they call it garage sale.
Garage sales.
All right, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fun. Yeah. So really quickly, just I want to apologize to anybody who was watching. There was like a 30-second hiccup with YouTube. I got it all worked up, so we're back up and running. Yeah.
Action.
They're kind of in our technology.
This is way beyond our skill level.
So if you guys don't know, we're actually broadcasting like using television broadcast software here. So we are sometimes there's little hiccups when connecting to it. But let's continue moving here. We got Chanzo Tambuzi coming in.
Tambuzi, Chanzo, Tambuzi.
You are sideways.
You
Chanzo.
are sideways, Chanzo.
Chanzo, where are you? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
You're sideways, Chanzo.
What about now?
You're making
There we are.
Make sure you mute the stream.
Not a problem. Let me place you on hold just for a moment.
Photos behind all those pieces of artwork.
Okay. Lady, hi everybody. How you doing?
Are you back in Chicago, Chanzo?
I am. Just
Awesome.
I got back and then I'm relaxed. And nice to be here with you guys.
Yes, we're happy to see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chanzo is one of our comedians on our channel. He has us laughing
all the time. And it actually started.
What about my Kwanzaa? What about my Kwanzaa?
What about my Kwanzaa?
Did you just get that thing?
No, I've had it for a while. I've had it for a while, but I saw the dude in the helmet, and I was like, let me get Tanya, and then have her be like, what about my Kwanzaa? That's my favorite part. No, what did I want to ask you? Oh, okay, now I remember the question. The question I wanted to ask you was, what is the most interesting place you've been recognized that's not at a con? Like you just been walking, living your daily life, and somebody was like, are you a Power Ranger? Like where has that happened before? That wasn't at like a con or something, just out in your daily life, just living your life.
Yeah, ladies' restroom for me.
Really?
Bathroom. Kind of embarrassed. That I don't know if she was in there before I went to the bathroom or after, but she was willing to talk to me when I came out of the stall.
That's
It was kind of awkward. I was like, I need to wash my hands.
Did she let you wash your hands?
Yeah, she did, but she didn't stop talking.
Did she follow you out?
No, she did not follow me out.
Okay.
Yes.
That you know
We
of.
lost Chanzo.
Oh.
Oh no.
What happened?
Where did he go? He left us.
Oh, Chanzo.
His face is. Oh.
No, he's gone. Yeah, he left us. Oh.
Gosh, where is? He said kind of an awkward place, right?
Yeah. Or somewhere other than a convention.
Oh, mine. Supermarkets, malls,
airport, TSA.
Yeah.
I remember
TSA.
one time we were going through the security and the guy recognized her.
Actually, when we were leaving in Florida.
Oh, in Florida, that happened too. At the American Airlines.
Monday, yeah. Actually, our ticket agent, was like, he came to one of our signings. I didn't recognize him.
No.
But he was like, you guys are leaving so soon. And I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
He was like, I came to your signing. And we were like, oh, wow. Yeah. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Yeah. I'm always very honored when people recognize me and they come up and say hello. Like, I just find that as an honor. I don't think that is, I know that there's some, people that are like, they're like, yeah, but it's part of your business. It's a part of who you are. When you step on screen, people are going to recognize you. And if you don't like it, then take your ass off screen.
Oh.
That's my personal
opinion. Well, there you go. You heard it from Nakia, folks. Take your ass off screen.
On that note, we got 2 people left here, so we're going to be bringing in Allison Briggs so I can get my booty off screen.
Allison Briggs.
Sorry for anybody that was younger age and I said a curse word.
No.
But
and I copied you. It's her fault.
It's my fault.
There's Allison.
The hair down, her hair did.
Hi.
It's the same as it always.
Oh my God. So everybody just joined in. That's crazy. Well, that's great. So we'll have our last 2 together. Let's do it.
Well, I don't know if that's that's fair. That's
Well,
not
maybe they. No, it's fair if they each.
I'm fine with whatever.
okay with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. So we'll start with Allie, and then we'll go over to the right. Okay. Ready?
And go.
All right.
So, I have to say something about Allie real quick. So Allie is in charge of our Discord. She has taken over our Discord and has just made sure that it's functioning correctly and all of that stuff. So I am just so grateful.
Yes.
So grateful to you for that.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you. No, I thought about a question. I thought, hindsight's a fun part of life. So knowing what you guys know now, if you could go back and relive those years you were on the show, would you do anything differently, whether it's in life or at work?
Yeah, yes. Yes,
I wish that I had been more confident in myself at that time of my life and just appreciated what was happening and not question myself so much. I think I would have enjoyed it more. I was very just insecure about everything. I think if I was to be there now, it would be a different experience for me. So
I think I would go back and I would tell myself to enjoy the moments a lot more. And I would also think of my career. It was very new to me. I put my hands in my manager's hands and my agent's hands, who were pretty novice as well. I would have done things differently. I would have made sure that once I left Power Rangers, that I had something to go to. And that's something that I actually was having a conversation with my some of the younger actors that I work with. I won't be specific. Some of the younger actors that I work with, I talk to their parents and I'm like, they're on a series right now. Make sure that their managers or agents are working to get some endorsement deals, get some things that's going to help build longevity. You look at Zendaya's career. She was on Disney Channel. Those people, whoever she has working for her, has just catapulted her career. I mean, she's the only one on that show, even though, her and Bella were both stars, that her career has just taken off. And of course, she's very talented. All of them were very, very talented. But when you have people that really know what they're doing, I think it really can help you take off. And see, I didn't have that kind of business sense then. I was 20 years old. I was happy to be working, happy to get paid. But I would do things differently now, for sure. That's a great question, Allie. Very, very good question.
Thank you, Allie.
Miss Lucretia.
Thank you.
Hello. So nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
So my question is, so at what moment or period in time did you realize the huge impact that you had for being on Power Rangers?
Conventions for me. I think when I first saw myself on television, I was sitting there like, oh my gosh, that's me. That was huge for me and for my family. I all of a sudden had new family members that I'd never met before, new boyfriends that I'd never dated, all this newness. Everybody wants to say that they know me and all of that stuff. But when I first saw myself on screen, I was like, oh my gosh, this is huge. But then when all of that went away, it was when I started doing conventions. I really feel like the fact that Netflix had Power Rangers on really helped, because it became really generational at that time. You could just live stream, just watch it, watch every single season that you wanted, and you could teach your grandchildren's children about it, So I would say for me, I think when I started doing cons.
Yeah. From the first moment, I would say for me was when I went to the premiere for the first movie, because I was only very new to the cast. My episodes hadn't aired or anything. And when I stepped out of that limousine and just saw the thousands of people screaming, Tony, oh my God! And I was like, wow, this, I thought I was just on a little kids show. I had no idea it was like that. And so I kind of came into the show when it was really at its peak of popularity, I would say. So that was like my first realization. And then, yeah, we didn't have social media and everything back then. So although I knew it was important and we would have kids visit the set and we would visit hospitals, and so we realized that we were someone's wish, which is a big deal. It wasn't until conventions and social media and everything that I realized it was so global.
Yeah.
You know, you think of it being, you know, it's here in America, but this is a global, like we have fans at Paramorphicon. People were coming from Argentina, Germany, Brazil, Australia. Someone flew from Australia to come to Paramorphicon.
Yeah.
With South Africa, like all over the world. And you're like, wow, my face is on televisions all around the world,
Yeah.
and I speak all these languages I didn't know I could speak. So so it's pretty powerful and an honor, really.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you, Lucretia.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too.
Bye-bye. So actually, we did have Nate Green, who disconnected and connected. He is our very last caller for the night. Nate Green, we're bringing you in here.
Nathaniel, Nate, where
And
you at?
thank you for waiting, and thank you everyone who stuck with us during that little period there where YouTube was refreshing.
Yeah.
So as we're waiting for Nate to come on, I just have to give him a shout out too, because Nate is one of the most supportive fans I think I've ever witnessed. Like if anyone says anything on our pages, he will defend us and just get into it. Like he's like, you don't take down my Power Rangers.
I have to agree.
He's so wonderful and kind and just, yeah.
Always there to support. And he sees things that I don't even see, and he'll be messaging me. Did you see what such and such said? I was like, wow.
I put them in that place.
Thank you.
Yes. He's like our little virtual bodyguard.
Yeah.
The floor's all yours, Nate, if you're here with us.
Yes. Are you here, Nate?
We see your name. We see your name.
Are you muted?
My name. Oh, he might be having some
Is
Wi-Fi
he typing
issues.
anything inside the chat?
No, I mean, I don't see anything in the on the YouTube chat either with Nate.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry that your Wi-Fi is maybe having a little bit of issues, but we do see your name.
Yes.
We do.
So at least we know you were here with us.
Yes.
Well, while we're saying goodbye to everybody, why don't we just see if he's able to come back in,
Sure.
and then we'll bring him back in if he's able to come back in. But we wanted to just thank everybody that joined us today. And today, what we wanted to do was we wanted to do something different. We wanted you guys to see some of our channel members. You know, we have this one-on-one with our gold and our platinum members. Well, it's not one-on-one, it's a video chat with a group. But today they got a chance to do one-on-one, and we're gonna probably do this a little bit more often with our channel members. And if you're interested in joining our team, because we just have this relationship that I really truly appreciate and honor, and I really value their opinion and their help. We have channel membership through YouTube, and we have channel membership through Patreon. We prefer Patreon because it's just an easier platform, but if you wanted to join through YouTube, you're more than welcome. You just press the join button on our homepage. Patreon is patreon.com/Power Rangers Playback. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you for
let's see if
no, that's Alex.
That's Alex.
What I do? Oh.
Thank you to Alex.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to say that we're gonna have to do this a little bit more often with you. Yes. I just feel I'm not as exhausted as I normally would be.
Yes, it's calming. He's just on it. Look, he's got his headphones on. He's on
Listen,
it. Yes.
Anytime you guys want to do this, just let me know. We'll set it up. We'll do these lives where you guys just sit back and just answer questions, and I take care of the rest. I know before we go, I also want to just kind of remind you guys and everyone that's watching about Ranger Stop that did open up some rooms, and you guys posted it. So I can't wait to be a part of that with you guys down there. And I hope everyone on the chat gets a chance to go and be part of this event in Atlanta. Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, yes.
I actually need to talk about my con. How about that?
Yes.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you for the reminder.
And this is why I'm here.
So,
like Beyonce.
Some of you had been messaging about Ranger Stop and Pop because we sold out of our original room blocks. we now have room blocks open. It's not the same price. You have to get in there first to get the deal. So the deal was $119 for rooms. Now it's $159 for king size, and then $179 for double beds. But the new room block is up. Just go to our website, rangerstopatlanta.com. Once those rooms sell out, we have a sister company that is giving us the same deals, but once those sell out, then it's going to be higher. So get your rooms now. Get your rooms now. Another thing is our photo ops are going to be opening up June 1st. So you can start purchasing your photo ops. We're going to have group photo ops, Mighty Morphin and Zeo, Time Force.
The whole cast of Time Force.
Yes. All the Red Rangers, all the Yellow and Pink Rangers. So there's going to be, and My Hero Academia. We have anime guests there. So it's going to be so much fun.
And then there's like VIP dinner, like a VIP dinner where they do like Rangers get to sit at different tables and we dance, and it's so fun.
And we have fun.
We have a lot of fun.
And I will say that our panels are not like anybody else's.
No.
I'm over the panels, so I just make sure that they're fun. And last year, well, not last year because it was COVID, but the year before that, we did the Newlywed Game. We'll probably do that again with amongst the Rangers. We play games during the panels. We have fan participation. We have a great time. So
and we're doing Who Knows It Best live.
Yes.
Yep, we're going to do Who Knows It Best live. So for those that come, you can have the opportunity to be on Who Knows It Best with us, Team Yellow against Team Pink. But if you lose, you have to eat that lovely, disgusting vanilla sundae with lovely toppings like salsa and tuna.
And we get to eat that too. So if you're on our team and you lose, like, we just did a live. I can't give that away yet, but we did a live. And if Team Yellow loses, then Team Yellow, me, will have to eat along with the competitor. And if Team Pink loses, then Team Pink will have to eat the disgusting sundae as well. So it just adds to the fun.
It adds, and we get quite excited and competitive.
Yes, yes.
So,
all right. Did Nate come back in?
No.
No. Okay. Well, thank you to all of our channel members, and thank you to everybody that was watching today and sending in your super chat questions and everything. And we love you.
Oh, is that one?
No.
All right. We love you guys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you again for tuning in tonight to this live special. And again, we'll be doing this again soon. Nakia, Kat, thank you for letting me moderate and be part of this event here today.
Thank you,
so
Alex.
much, Alex.
Bye.